Hey guys, welcome back to Gym Girls Unfiltered. We took a little break for the holidays and we are back and we are so excited to get chatting. We have a very special guest today, which we are so excited to introduce and just chat. And it's going to be a fun episode. So, Bella, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Bella. I'm 23. I just turned pro in October, which is so exciting.
Woohoo!
This is my second season of competing, so I haven't been in the sport too long, but so far I'm just like loving it. Love this life. I do fitness coaching as well. And yeah, I'm so happy to be on this podcast with some amazing girls.
Oh,
Yay.
I love
Guys,
that.
me and Bella, we're supposed to be together right now because she's from Canada, but in Arizona right now because it's winter time there. But unfortunately, we are kind of like 40 minutes from each other, but we were still able to have her. So I wish she was with me right now, but excited to chat. So.
I'll see you though. I will see you though.
Yes,
I'm happy
yes,
to be here
yes.
nonetheless, at least.
So, Bella, you're 23.
Yeah, I just turned 23 like a week before nationals. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing right now? Like, you're a bodybuilder and all these things, and you do fitness coaching, but what else do you have going on, like, on your plate? Are you in school?
I just graduated in the summer. So I graduated from Queen's University. I got my degree to go into teachers college, but I'm not doing teachers college anymore. I wanted to focus on building my like fitness and the coaching career, which is kind of like my teaching degree, but just kind of into fitness. So I'm really enjoying that. So yeah, I graduated. I'm done with school.
Um, so I kind of want to go ahead and start asking Bella some questions, if that's okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
fine.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think first, like, good question. I feel like everyone gets asked, like every bodybuilder, like on a podcast, is like, how did you find the sport and what got you into competing?
Well, I was always super into health and fitness for sure, especially like I mean, we we all kind of go through like the um in your room, nobody looking, like 5-minute abs, you know, like
Chloe Ting.
So true.
clothing, like that type of thing. So I did that, especially during COVID. Um, I was always in the gym, kind of dabbling around. I didn't really know what I was doing. I did cheer for a few years, so that really got me into the whole like, oh, we need to be like fueling our bodies, strength training. We want to be strong. So that kind of shifted to like, okay, well, I want muscle to be able to like perform better at cheer. Um, and then when COVID happened, everything got shut down. Um, which really sucked. But so then I kind of spiraled into like, what am I doing? What is my purpose? Like, I feel terrible about myself. So I used the time during COVID when I was really isolated to get back into feeling my best. And so I joined a gym when things started opening up a little bit and really started like tracking my food. And I think that started because I just felt so like COVID happened, there was like no progress. I felt so like lost in myself. So then I took it upon myself, got ready in the gym, started tracking my food. Then in university, I quit cheer to focus on the gym because I was getting injured so much. I was like, okay, well, I'd rather weight lift than get injured and do cheer. And then I found Ashley Kaltweiser on her like Bikini in the Brain podcast. I found that and I was like, oh my gosh, she is so cool. Like
I
I want to
listen to that on the way to the gym like all the time too.
it's so good. Like it
So
is
good.
such a good podcast and it's so good for people who want to get into the sport. I highly recommend
Yes.
anyone go listen to that podcast. Um I saw her and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to look like her. Like how the heck, like what is this?
So real.
So I would pretend to like pose in like my bathroom mirror and be like,
I love it.
and I literally just started looking for a coach, did a lot of research around like local coaches and even like reached out to Adam as well. Yeah. And
Who is
then
your coach now? I don't know who
my
your coach
coach
is.
is Jaden Snyder.
Oh, awesome.
He's kind of local, but he's about like 3.5 hours from me.
Awesome.
I am so happy I have him. He is the best. I like, he's the best coach. I love him so much. But um, do your research when you're finding a coach, find a good match. That was important. So I just literally picked him up and was like, hey, I would like to compete in the summer. And he was like, okay, well, what about the fall? And I was like, oh, but I really want to do the summer. And he was like, if like we could try. And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna put everything into it because I really want to be able to do the summer. I don't know why. I just was set on the summer, but I just hopped right into prep and no growth season or anything like that. I just hopped right in and then I competed and I just fell in love with the whole process. But I did live the lifestyle before I started prep, which I think is really important.
Yeah. Well, how did that first prep go? Because I was in a very similar position. I was like, nope, I want to just jump straight into it. I didn't do a growing season my first year either. And I feel like you learn a lot along the way. So, like, how did that go? How did like your first season go compared to your second season?
Well, definitely had a better starting point.
Yeah.
Definitely a better starting point. I mean, like, it's so fun to jump right into prep, but once you're in it and you're like at the end of it and you're like, oh, my calories are low, my cardio is high, I should have started and prepared better. You don't realize that because you learn. I mean, it's a learning process, but the body that is brought to the stage is built in your off season.
Mhm.
So you need to like you're basically just revealing the layers to show what you already have um, and made in the off season. So I guess really just having the starting point makes all the difference, and also makes you more confident because you know you're going into your season with something that you've worked really hard for.
Yeah.
And also your coach learns your body more the more time that you're with him. So then if there's adjustments or something happens, he's like, oh, I know why this is happening to you. Like, let me make this change. It's way better. Everybody should take time with their coach. That's one thing I always say. I'm like, if I could go back, I would have worked with my coach a bit longer first before starting our prep.
Yeah.
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 Has he been your one and only coach?
I
That's
only had
awesome.
him.
So I know,
How
like,
did-
for Kate and I, we've kind of had multiple coaches, and we always talk about how important it is to find like the right coach for you and invest in a coach. So maybe you can talk about, the research you did to find your coach and finding like a compatible coach that really can push you and does, you can put all your trust into them.
Mhm. Well, yeah, that person is going to be at the end of the day when you're really like dieted down. You're putting your life on the line with this person, honestly. So you really need to make sure you have a good relationship with them. I think one of the things that's important is like when you're reaching out to coaches and you're trying to find one that meets your needs. Some people might need someone who's very, very hands on, very like, you guys are like buddy buddy. And some people might just need someone to be like, once a week, do this, done, like, I'll get you where you need. So just like find what you need. Like, my coach is more of a person who is your biggest fan, is your biggest supporter, but he's not going to let it go to your head. So he's not going to be hyping you up, be like, oh, you're getting all these overalls, you're going to get all the pro cards, you're going to go to Olympia next year. It's like he's going to keep you grounded, and I think that's so important. So when I was looking for people, I was like, hey, like, how do we vibe? How do we fit? Like, what is your coaching style like? What are your prices like? I think pricing is really important as well for someone who's like new, obviously. Because maybe you don't like competing, and that's just not your thing. Um, what did I do? I just reached out to a bunch of people, vibe with them, and see what they have as their like previous clients. Say like, hey, do you compete? Do you like coach girls in bikini? And can I see some of your references or like past competitors? And talk to people, like message their clients and be like, hey, how do you like your coach? What is he like? And ask like a big list of questions. I know some people reach out to me, and I think that's awesome that they're doing that. So really just make a list of like all your needs, what are you looking for, and do they meet them? And sometimes they might do like a different coaching style than you expect, and that actually might work out in your favor. You never know.
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of want to ask you, Bella, like, what was your mindset like going into your first prep, like when you started with your coach? Did your training change at all? And like, did you even know what like going pro was or anything?
No.
No, I've heard so many podcasts where like someone will go pro and they're like, all right, what's that mean? I don't know if y'all know Jasmine Gonzalez, but she had a similar story. Where she, I don't even know what I'm chasing, but I want it.
So funny.
I don't even know what I'm chasing.
I love Jazzy. I love her.
I know, she's my favorite.
I met her at Arnold. She's so sweet.
Yes.
She's just so positive all the time. Like, she's just happy to be there. Same thing with Maureen. I feel like she's just like happens to be so good and she's just doing it for fun.
Like,
yeah, she's like, oh, I'm just the best in the world, like whatever.
And Tiana is my favorite person because like when you meet her, she is just literally just so like sweet. My bestie. Like she
she is cheering on every single person in the sport. It's so sweet. Did you see that? I think it was Pro Bikini News Network did like the what is it, fan favorite award?
I saw that, yeah.
So sweet.
I'm not surprised. She's the sweetest thing, and I feel like that's how people should be in the sport. Like it's
exactly
like, that's how it should be. That will get you far, and like why not just love everybody? Like we're all in it for like the long run, and we're all going through this. Everyone's
and
so
there's
nice.
like there's some shows where backstage everybody is like so nice and like everybody's just hyping each other up, and then there's some backstages that are just like tense, you know, and it's like we're not really competing against each other. Like there's nothing you can do on show day, so it's like just I don't know. It's
so I love backstage. It's the best.
I know.
But, my mind. What was your question, Kate?
So I think I'm bad, Bella, because I'll ramble and I just want to ask so many things and I kind of combine it into one. So I'm going to half what I said. Your training. I love training. I love watching your training. When I found your page, like I saw like your training reel that you have like in your highlight reel. I was like, let me see what this girl does. She looks so good. But your training, like when you started, like before your coach, was it similar when you started with your coach, or was there like a learning curve you had to kind of adjust?
I actually am pretty proud of my training before I joined my coach because I really was so invested in like learning really like the forms and all the exercises and like educating myself all the time because I find fitness just so interesting and I have for years. So I was really like dialed on like all the time on TikTok being like, what does this mean? Like, how do you do this? Like always correcting my form in the mirror. So I feel like I did go into when I had my coach, I had like the knowledge. So when he gave me my training plan, I wasn't like, what is this? Like, how do you do this? I already kind of knew. But at the same time, he definitely helped me structure my training to be actually so beneficial. And I mean, I would progressively like overload my lifts, but it was a lot more intentional, especially with the form in hand. Like I think everything was just so much more intentional once I got him, and the just the structure of the workouts to meet where I needed to grow in the specific areas. Because I feel like as girls we're just always like, okay, glutes, glutes, and I feel, and then you start out working out and you're like, I don't want to build my upper body too big because I don't want to get too jacked.
Yeah,
it was like, okay, I went through that phase where I was like glutes. So I mean, it probably helped me now. But I always did like train hard and heavy and like learn a lot, but when I got him, he really helped me structure to like take the training way further. Yeah.
Right. When you were going into after your first prep and going into your off season, did y'all do anything to like change your training around to build that pro physique?
I have the same training plan. Well, my training plan got changed, but I had the same training plan from when I joined him till when I think I no, I think had the same. No, I'm sorry. I had the same training plan from my first season, and then my second season, I got a different one. And then I think he changed my plan around. Let me look. I'm actually curious. He
Grab the
changed
train.
sorry, pardon?
Go ahead, Bella.
He did change my training plan slightly. Well, not slightly actually. It was hugely from when I finished my Barry, which was my regional show, till my pro physique
Okay.
winning one. And it was a lot of like single arm, single leg, very like specific things. So it's like the fine tuning. And so I have that training plan now. So my training right now is, yes, I have a lot of like the compound like hip thrust, like 8 to 10 reps, and then a back off. But then it's like a back off of like a second back off with like just the half lower, so I can get my tie-ins, like that stretch. And then it's like there's this one superset. It's like single leg was like left leg, left leg, left leg, switch, right leg, right leg, left, 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 right, 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 and it's like hip kickback with slight abduction, hip abduction with the cable, reverse lunge, and then single leg hip thrust. It's like left leg, left leg. Like everything is so specific now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fine tuning. It's fun though. So yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
awesome.
honestly, when you get to that point, I bet it's just like such a proud feeling.
It's
Yeah.
fun. Yeah. No, actually, when I got it, I was like, oh, like this.
Wow.
Is so cool.
I'm officially bikini.
Your thoughts, like as soon as you heard your name that you were like going pro, like did you have any idea when you stepped on stage that like it was maybe a potential to happen, or were you like completely surprised by it?
Well, okay, so I always say, well, I've shared this openly that my nationals that I did two nationals this year. I did one in August and then one in October. And in August, I won my class, went to the overall, and I was next to the pro card winner, but I didn't win because in Canada they give out one per show, so it's really hard.
Hard.
So, but I remember being at the overall when I didn't get it, I was kind of like, oh, I don't know if I really am ready to go pro yet. Like, oh no, that means I can't compete at regional shows anymore. And I'm like, when would I be able to compete next? And am I ready for this next step? Like, I don't know. And I didn't win it. And honestly, I was like, it's okay, it's not my time. So then when I went into the October show, I was like, okay, no, this is my time. I have a good feeling. Like I'm doing this and I know I'm bringing a way more improved physique and I feel confident in it and I feel confident in myself and I was like, okay, no, I'm coming for it. And I had like dreams about it, so it just felt like everything was put into place. So when I went to that nationals, I was kind of like, obviously you don't know for sure, but I had like a really good feeling because I was just like, oh, this feels like so right. Yeah.
I feel like what you just said, Bella, has so much value to it because so many people, like you see on social media, like pro card, chasing road to pro. And I don't think a lot of people realize, like, when you get that card, you are right back at the bottom. So, how have you felt like after getting your pro card? Like, is there like, I know a lot of people struggle with like anxiety, imposter syndrome. Do you have any like feelings around that?
Yeah. Very much so. Very much. I mean, I've messaged some of my friends on the my like coaching team, like with the BTY. That's what the Jane he has our team is called BTY. And I've messaged some of the pros on there and be like, do you guys have like this big imposter syndrome? Like does it ever settle in? They're like, no. Like really it doesn't. Or it takes a long time. And it was actually hard for me to accept after I won my pro card because when you think about people who win their pro cards, you think about people who have competed for years and they're like older and they've been doing this for a long time, like a long time. And so this is my second season. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I've already got my pro card. Like this is insane. And I'm so happy and I'm so thankful, but it definitely did. It's taken a while for me to accept it and be like, no, you do deserve this. Like you worked hard, and you didn't just like randomly wake up with it overnight. Like you put in the work. And so yeah, it takes a while to accept, and you do get the imposter syndrome because to me, I'm just like little old me, you know. Like you wake up, people think it's like this big life changing thing, and it is. But you just wake up the next day and you're still you. You still have to do the exact same cardio the next day. You still have to go to work, you know. You're like, it's pretty cool, but it is kind of it's pretty surreal. Like I don't
It's a really like cool side to see too, because like Kate was saying, it's like everybody that competes is, well, most people are, chasing that pro card, and they think that that's kind of like, it's this milestone that once you achieve it, it's like, wait, like, what do you do now? So what are you like looking forward? What does that look like for you? Did you get any sort of judges feedback that you want to work on, or like, what does the next year look like for you?
So my feedback was that everything was like I'm very, very, very balanced,
Awesome.
and I'm very balanced. My conditioning was really good, which for me is really hard to do. So I was like, "Thank you, thank you, finally." So yeah, like my muscle and everything is good. Obviously, going into the pro league, everyone has to grow. So
Yeah.
I'm going to have to grow. They said really just mainly my like quad, like my leg, because I do have naturally smaller legs. I'm very glute dominant. They
That's
said
a good problem to have.
Yeah, I
I
would.
mean,
Yeah.
it's
And
hard
that's
for me to
something
grow my
too, being like 23. Sorry, not to cut you off, but like being
no.
23, it's like I feel like something we all hear is like more muscle maturity, more muscle maturity. So it's like, how is that feeling? Like,
I
Like,
mean,
please
it's
tell
pretty
me my
cool.
glutes are too big.
yeah.
It's pretty cool. I mean, every time, well, usually I'm pretty proud of the fact that usually my feedback is only just to come in tighter. It's never like grow. Like
That's awesome.
I'm never really told that. So, but
Mhm.
now that I'm a pro, I have to obviously grow. So I
Yeah.
mean, I love growing. I love progressing, and I love training hard. So
Yes.
I'll take
If
it.
is your favorite
Go, Kate. Go, Kate.
my question's quick. I just want to know, Bella, is your favorite part of like competing? Is it like the growing all season, or do you love prep and like the grind and show day?
Oh, that's so hard.
That's a good question.
I love it both. I love it both. I love like I like okay, my favorite part is like 2 weeks post show. Like not like the
Yes.
mental you're like, oh, I'm still kinda hungry, but like your body looks sick, you're fuller and you have
Like the pumps in the gym are like the best. Yeah.
yeah, and you still have like that some tan on.
Yeah. I feel like you have to love all of it though to do this sport.
Mhm.
No, you
Honestly.
have to love all of it. Like I love the growth season because I love like training and I love I love life and I
Yeah.
love eating.
Girls same.
I love food, but
Same.
I love prep. I love everything about it. It does get hard, but so does like the off season and times.
Yeah.
Like it's a
Yeah.
different kind of hard, really. So
Yeah.
I mean, I love all of it. So I can't really say I
I
love
think
one.
that's like what separates people too, is like the people, like Kate said, that can take an off season seriously. It's like you can, like, the grind and the prep, it's like a lot of people can like lock in, for lack of a better word, during that time, but it's like the people that are really zoned in an off season and can enjoy that, I feel like see so much success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I was just gonna say, and I think like Kate and I talk about it all the time, is, and honestly, it is so inspiring to me the fact that you are 100% a natural athlete. Like I find that so fascinating. Like that is so inspiring, and just like me and Kate talk about it all the time of like knowing like the potential that we fully have if we just like pour our hearts into this and push as hard as possible. So obviously, like, going into the pro league, like, a lot of, people you're competing against are enhanced athletes and aren't natural. So I just wanted to say, it wasn't really a question, but I just wanted to say, like, I think that you could maybe give some advice to people as, like, people do have potential, and, like, you just have to put in the work and push and show up and check off your boxes, and, like, you are capable of more than you think about. So maybe you can just talk about, like, how it's been to not necessarily, like, tell people, but tell people and be like, I'm 100% natural, and, like, I've put in the work day in and day out, and I've been able to step on stage and win my pro card.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I am 100% natural, and I
I look like Bella, guys.
Pardon me?
I said I dream to look like Bella.
You look so good. Don't even. Yeah, I'm really proud of the progress I've made naturally. And the thing is that people should give themselves the chance to try and push themselves and push their natural limit before trying anything, because you can make those changes and you can go far. You just have to be willing to make it happen on your own. Like, no one else is going to train for you, no one else is going to stay consistent for you, no one else is going to have the discipline for you. Like, you have to do it, you have to show up for yourself. So it's really just like sitting with yourself and being like, okay, well, I want to progress and I want this. Like, am I going to do it? Like, am I actually going to, like, put in the work every day? And if you can't be, like, honest with yourself, like, you just need to be honest with yourself. You need to like have intention every day. And it is a lot of work to have intention and, like, think about things a way ahead of a time. But in the long run, it makes all the difference. And this is like a lifestyle, so it's kind of, you have to, like, don't want to be too obsessed in a way where it's, like, really, really unhealthy, but at the same time, you kind of have to be a little obsessed to go far.
No, honestly, yes. And I know a lot of people will be like, oh, no, you need to have balance. Okay. I guess. But honestly, if you want to be good in this sport, I believe there comes a point, like, where you cannot be balanced all the time. Like, you can't just, like, every day you can't go have an extra cookie or go have an extra piece of dessert or go to dinner because that's balance. Like, I feel like people just use that excuse of, like, to make themselves feel better. But, like, if you want to go far and be good, I believe you cannot be 100% balanced all the time. Can you have free meals each week? For sure. But those free meals need to be smart. You can't, like, go have a feast. And I don't know, like you said, like, I feel like a lot of people too just don't take off seasons and the time off to build. And that's, like, the most important part. Like, you can't just lock in for a 16-week prep and expect the body to be there. Like, you have to show up and have intention, like you said, every day in that off season to grow and build the muscle.
Yeah. And that's why it's not for everybody. It's like we all talk about, like, bodybuilding isn't for everybody, because it is extreme and there isn't balance most of the time, so it's like, I think that's what makes it kind of special and competitive.
I mean,
It does.
I treat, I always, like, say it's like my job, which technically it is, but at the same time, like, think about bodybuilding as your job, and then I feel like it kind of switches that mindset to being like, okay, well, I need to
I
do
have
all
to do
these things.
this. Like,
Yeah, it's like, okay, it's my job to do this. So, like, just like as you would show up for your job, why not, like, show up for yourself? The same kind of, like, I have to way. And then maybe at the same time, it might help you switch your mindset to be like, oh, but, like, I don't want to do this. Like, this sucks. It's like, okay, well, it's my job. I have to do it. And then it's like, okay, well, just do it. Like, suck it up and get it over. Like, just go do it. Like, eat your meal. Like, I don't know.
I think that's, like, the big distinction too, because, like, I don't know, like, maybe this is a hot take, but, like, bodybuilding gets so glorified because you see show day and sparkly bikini and tan and makeup, and, like, I really think though, like, even if you just want to look a certain way, you don't have to compete to do that. And I think that that's something that we really talk about on this podcast, because we don't want to glorify something that is so extreme. And it's like, if you're like you're saying, Bella, if you're not able to be like, hey, I'm going to show up and take this to the extreme on days that I don't want to do it, and there's not going to be a balance, and I'm aware of that, and that's not something that I want to do, then like maybe this sport isn't for you. Like, you know what I mean? It's like to be competitive in this sport, we've all learned that we have to be disciplined, and that motivation is not going to be there. And there's going to be days where it's hard, but like you said, we know that like this is what we want to do, so we show up and we do it.
That's why
Bella,
it's so important to live the lifestyle before you
right.
prep,
Yes.
because
Yes.
you're basically like trialing it out. And does
Exactly.
it work with your lifestyle, or can you learn how to make it work with your lifestyle? But I
Totally.
would rather learn that before a prep than having to learn that in the prep, because
Exactly.
that's
Right.
just not.
Because if you realize that you're like, hey, maybe this isn't for me, then you can do a lifestyle cut and you can have balance and you can go out and understand how to do that and you can still like transform your physique. But some people don't need to take it to that extreme. But the people that are crazy are us.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
do like book like a cool photo shoot or something like that.
Yeah,
Do
exactly.
like a photo shoot prep, and then
I
like
don't.
trial it out for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people I don't think realize like how much money it costs,
Yes.
how time consuming it is. You
The
don't realize.
sacrifices, like,
Yes.
yeah.
And not even like physical sacrifices, like, oh, you can't go to dinner, but like your health sacrifices. Like,
Yeah.
I firmly believe how hard I had to push in my first prep is the issue with my hormones now. And I'm still trying to get my cycle back.
Me
I'm
too.
finishing off an 18-week gut protocol because my body was so stressed out and like pretty much gave up on me from working night shift and pushing so hard for so long. And I just don't think a lot of people talk on that much.
I
But
agree.
Bella, have y'all done anything like with you being young and a 100% natural athlete to like protect your hormones and to make sure your health is top tier?
It's a great question.
Um, well, I know, well, that's one thing about like finding a coach you trust is like
Right.
you trust that he's not going to like drill you into the ground just to get you on stage, just to have a client to be like, look, I put them on stage, like, guys, like, join me as a coach. It's like not for clout, it's like your literal like life, like your
Mhm.
life is going to be in his hands in a way. So, my coach, I am so thankful that he really cares about his clients as humans rather than just like an athlete.
Right.
So to me, especially, and he understands, he's done the education, he's gotten his degrees, and he's actively always trying to learn how to better himself to make our preps better as a female athlete. Because he has a lot of male clients, but he is so good at understanding the woman side of it too. So I'm really thankful I'm in good hands and I completely trust him. I think that one thing is like definitely take the time between shows. Don't just like um, always be competing. Like I did a really, really, really long season this year, and I know that. But at the same time, I did have like a break in between a few, and um, I had like a mini growth season where I did get I lose my cycle in prep, but it got better this year. So once again, a better starting point really helps. You don't have to dig so hard. So I lost my cycle way later than I did my first year. So take the time to grow. Really take the time to grow. Listen to your coach if he's like, if you're coming out of your show and let's say he's increasing your calories a little fast and you're like, oh my gosh, I feel so uncomfortable, it's probably because he is trying to get your hormones back up and keep you healthy. So he did that for me because I had a really long season. He increased my calories pretty quickly to in like a recovery kind of way. And then I got my cycle back, which is um, great. So I'm happy about that. But I just really trust everything he's doing, and he will never dig me into the ground enough to just completely ruin my hormones just to get on stage. Like he will. I know because he has with other people, like said to them like, hey, this is just not possible. Like this is not realistic. If you want to do well, we're pushing this back, and be okay with that. Like that doesn't mean that you're a failure. Like there's shows all year. Like you can do, like why not like listen to your coach and just bring the package that you're proud of rather than like pushing far and then being screwed over for months after, you know? So
Yeah. People just get in that all or nothing mentality, and it's so dangerous. Like you said, like if someone's going to crash you into the ground, it's really hard to recover from that. And I honestly think that's kind of what happened to me. I was like at 900 calories for like 3 months straight. I left that coach, but there's so much value in what you said, and I wish I would have known that. But being like I was like 22 when I started with him, I had no idea. All I knew is I wanted to like compete and I wanted to do good. So it's just like, okay, my friend loves him, let me go with him. But I love that, especially you're just so mature and knowledgeable at such a young age.
Yeah.
thank you.
I totally feel the same way. Like, I wish that I never went through prep because I didn't have a cycle. And, like, I wish that I changed so many things. And I've already told myself, like, I will not even think about stepping on stage again until I have, like, my hormones are settled and I have, like, a cycle consistently over and over and over again. So, I know, like, Bella, you,
Mm-hmm.
when did you step on stage? How many weeks ago?
9, 10,
Yeah.
10.
And you got your cycle back, like, what, 2 weeks ago? Two, three
Yeah,
weeks
like
ago?
2, 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
That's like awesome. That is like so that's amazing.
Yeah, he's pretty good at that. And I mean, um, it was uncomfortable because I mean, you hold on to that like lean image and you're like,
Mhm.
like especially I've been in a season for I've been in prep, well, I'm not in prep anymore, but I was in prep since February.
Mhm.
So all year,
Mhm.
all year. And oh, that's also another thing is naturally, especially if you can do the longer prep, lose slower, and then you're not going to dig yourself into the grave so quickly
Mhm.
to lose your cycle and stuff like that. But it'll also keep your muscle. Um, but yeah, because I was in prep for literally all year, it was hard to let go of the leaner image because I've been maintaining it for so long in between my shows because my nationals and my other nationals were 12 weeks apart. And so we kind of like were burst out of it, did a tiny little cut because I was already kind of at that point, and then reversed into the show, but I had been maintaining it. So when he was like doing a recovery diet to get my period back and trying to get my weight up, I was like, oh, this is so uncomfortable. I'm so used to seeing myself so lean all year. Um, but you really have to trust the process and know, like, okay, like in the long run, I need my cycle back. If I want to compete again, I need to have a cycle. I
Mhm.
can't compete year after year with no cycle. Like that's not healthy. That's gonna get me nowhere. Like be real about this. Trust the process. It's only temporary. You'll get lean again. You're fine. Like just close your eyes and just do the job.
Right. Yeah. That's so important, and that's something you need to hold on like as you go into your growing season. As you know, like it can be hard, like when your clothes are kind of fitting tighter and you're still like shoving your face and you're just like, ugh. I feel like a lot of people just like can give up and stuff, especially like going to the gym. But like, what are some like things you remind yourself of like when you're feeling uncomfortable and when you're just like this kind of sucks? Is there
Yeah.
something you just tell yourself every day?
Um. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's it's not an unknown thing. I go
Mhm.
through it a lot of like letting go of that lean image, but at the same time, you every year that you do a build phase, you're going to learn to love your body more and more because you're going to be growing more muscle. It's going to be easier to show your metabolism is going to be better, so you'll be able to, um, like, all the food you're eating is going to go to good places. And so just know that like, the more you put in, the more you'll get out. Um, and also, just think, okay, well, if I mean, I've texted my coach about this. If you're feeling really terrible, let's say the skill goes up a bit, and you're like, "Ah," I'll text my coach because I'm just like that, and I'll be like, Jaden, like, are you sure I'm not gaining too fast? And because I'm a reassurance girl, I'm like, you need to give me the reassurance. If you tell me it's fine, I'm good. You're happy, I'm happy. Like, I'll do whatever you say. Like, it's fine. So I'll text him, Jaden, are you sure? And he'll be like, he'll be like, you could either eat or have a small bum forever or something like that, like small glutes forever. And I was like, okay, bet, like, okay, I'll eat. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna shut up.
yeah, he's like, do you want to look the same? And I'm like, no.
He's like low key scaring you.
Yeah, he's like, do you want to look the same next year? I'm like,
That's so
okay,
funny.
fine. No.
That's awesome.
So yeah, just think like, well, if you don't put the healthy weight back on, you're going to end up looking this next year. And who wants to go back on stage being like, I'm so excited to show everything I worked for, and it just looks the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think the takeaway too, just from everything you've been saying, is like you do what you are supposed to do. You check off your boxes, but you also, I feel like, have a great mindset. And like you know that every part of your journey has had a reason and has had a like why, and that's why you've gotten as far as you have because you've just trusted the process. And when you trust the process, the results show.
Yeah, literally. Everything is there for a reason, and you just have to really just full dive head first, just go for it, give it your all, and love it. It's like everything about bodybuilding is just so
It's perfect.
Amazing.
I think that's all the questions I have. I kind of had a fun question I wanted to end on for Bella. Go ahead, Bella. Give us your top 3 exercises for glutes and then top 3 exercises for shoulders.
Okay.
So we can all write it down and do it tomorrow.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it today.
Bikini core right there. Glutes and shoulders.
Okay, top 3 glute exercises. I will have to say I do like hip thrust, but I say I like hip thrusting with my feet closer and further so that I can get like not too hamstringy, but it really goes right to like the tie-in area when you're on the eccentric. Kickback with a slight adduction, so it gets like that upper outer glute. Yeah. And what other one? I love doing like dumbbell, like super, super heavy dumbbells, sumo, goblet squat when you're holding it like in front of you. Like,
Love those.
yeah, with like that hinge in the back.
Mhm.
And then you get the big stretch in the tie-ins. Yeah, I like that. And the big
Yeah.
squeeze at the top.
Before you go into your shoulders, you said super, super heavy. So are you someone that like you're just trying to lift as heavy as possible, or are you like someone that's like, okay, connections, everything, like I'm not gonna increase the weight if I'm not feeling this?
Sometimes I battle between not doing that.
Me too. Me too.
but the most progress I've ever made was coming out of my show and dropping all the weights and starting from zero with form. I did that in my first growing phase because I've only done one. So my first growing phase, I just like after my show, I just dropped the weights and started because I was like, if I'm gonna make progress, I'm gonna do it the right way. So I feel like listen to your body, but at the same time your mind can hold you back a lot of the time. You're like, but this is heavy. And it's like, whoa, I know I can do more. Like
I believe connection is important, but sometimes like somebody will send me a video and they'll be like, it felt really good. Will you watch this? And they have like 5s on the side and like they finished that last rep and they weren't struggling. I'm like, okay, I know it feels good, but freaking throw a plate on each side.
Yeah.
So I think there's like beauty in like going heavy, but also like still focus on a form. Like go heavy, but don't be stupid with your form.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Because like you can feel those 5 pounds, but guess what? You can also feel the plate too. But you just don't know that yet because you haven't tried. So at least try. I mean, especially naturally, it's important to lift heavy so you build like that density. And I think that's one thing that really has built, especially for glutes. I lift very heavy and I push very hard. So I think yes, the connection, but also like don't be afraid to put on some weight. Like
Right.
Like
Yeah.
put some weight on, yeah.
Yeah.
For shoulders, I like single arm cable laterals. I like those. I do love a good shoulder press with a few drop sets and then
Mm-hmm.
until like failure, just like going, going, going.
Yeah.
What else for shoulders? I like cable rear out flies where you take the
Yeah.
cable off
Those are
it.
good.
Yeah,
That's really
I
good.
like those. But lighter, I always go a little lighter on
Mm-hmm.
shoulders because
Yeah, it's easy to get like your traps on those. I feel like if you go too
I have
heavy.
huge straps. It's so
No,
bad.
I feel like I do too.
I love like just going for kind of more volume on shoulders. On my
Yes.
shoulder days, it's like 10 to 15. I love just kind of get more
Yeah.
volume there. And then
Yeah.
my glute days, I like a heavy, like 8 rep set.
Yeah, I'd say like lower reps glutes, high reps shoulders. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
So the New Year's in a couple days. What are you most excited for 2026?
To see me.
Yeah, literally. My question's answered. My question's
Period.
well, I mean, I've talked with my coach about pro debut, so that
Ooh.
that may be
Ooh.
a thing. Who knows?
Are you gonna do it in United States?
Yeah, I want to do some in the
Shoot,
States.
let me come. Go, go. Do it in
Please
Texas,
come,
Bella.
please come.
Do the Texas Pro.
The Texas one?
Yeah, you can come
That's what I
stay
was
with
gonna
me.
do.
All right, you can come stay with me. Literally, free place.
That's a good show too.
Yeah, so we've talked about it. He was in between taking a full year off to grow or just like putting me in to get experience and like see where I stand. And
Yeah.
I was like, but like I need to grow. Like my show was later. He's like, well, look how much you grew in the short
True.
amount of time you
Mhm.
already
Yeah.
had. So like I am not worried. So I mean, I don't nothing to confirm, but there's ideas and the Texas Pro. So yeah.
Great.
That's
Well,
so
I'm getting a 2 bed, 2 bath when I move in like 2 weeks. So just let me know.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Oh yes. Oh my god, I'm so excited. That just made my day. I'll be your backstage mom.
Oh please, that'd be so
Your
fun.
coach is gonna be like, "Who is this girl?"
I'll be like, I actually got a different coach. Her name's Kate.
Hey.
Love
Well, I know y'all have things to do today, but this has been my favorite podcast we've done yet. And I know we say that every week, but literally this is the best. Nothing's topping it. I love Bella. Everyone, she is the most amazing person. And Bella, what's your Instagram so they can find you?
Oh, it's bellaboss.ifbb pro.
Ooh.
So y'all go follow her. I think you have a YouTube too, right?
Yeah, I do. It's like Bella Boss with 2 B's because Bella Boss was already taken.
Oh, lame.
Just gotta put the extra B in there. And you can see my show day and how chaotic it was.
Oh my gosh, that's so
Well,
exciting.
before we end, what's one like advice you give to anyone that like is want to go pro or like someone that just wants to get into bodybuilding? What's like some big tips you would tell them?
I would say believe in yourself fully, know you're capable, and learn to love the journey, bring it into your life. Don't let it take out of your life because bodybuilding is such an amazing thing and it is a lifestyle, but it doesn't mean that you have to completely scratch literally everything else in your life just to be like only like this. You could be like this, you know?
Right.
So, just learn to love everything. Make the best out of every process because at the end of the day, the whole experience is more fulfilling than any outcome will be. So, yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Always choose things that add value to your life. That's a good one to end on.
I love that.
Well, that's all I have to say. Y'all have anything else?
I think
That
that's
was
all.
it. It was so nice talking to you, Bella. That was a really fun episode.
Bella,
So
thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me. I had so much fun. I loved you girls. You guys are the best.
Oh, you know I love you. I always am commenting on your stuff. I'm like, Bella's the best.
You guys are the best.
I can't wait for you to come see me in Texas. I might have to kidnap you.
Girl, do it, please.
All right.
Awesome.
Well, Great. This was a great episode. Y'all know we are posting every single Monday. We're on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, all the things. Go follow Bella. Go blow her up. Go follow her. Go ask her about coaching, whatever you want to do. But that's it for this week, and we will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.